Watching Hockey Night in Canada, Winnipeg currently up, and Boston currently up as well. Or Montreal currently up as well, I should say, on Boston. I kind of saw that coming. But anyways, they mentioned, and I hadn't heard this, that Zach Kassian's been given permission to seek a trade. It's interesting because he has 6 games played this year, no points, 7 penalty minutes, and a -4 rating. Last year he had 7 goals and 19 assists. The year before, 7 goals and 17 assists. Or 7 goals and 19 points, 7 goals and 24 points. Kassian's an interesting one. Zach is a guy who will make you think there's something more coming. His years in Vancouver, his first year, he put up 7 goals in 39 games. He played for the Chicago Wolves that year as well. He had 21 points, 29 games. And I remember the complaint being Alain Vigneault doesn't give him top 6 time. His season that followed that one, he played 73 games, 14 goals for Vancouver. And again, the complaint was, we need to have him in our top 6. And he's got the size. He's got the ability. I've questioned the consistency, and I've questioned at times the drive, the determination. And it's very interesting that the Oilers have decided, it would seem anyways, that they're done. He played 42 games with Vancouver. Of course, this last season there had 16 points. Then he goes through Montreal to get to Edmonton. And of course, there was a lot of stuff that came out around that. And it's interesting to note that he's still, at this point in time, not the player that he was drafted to be. He was drafted 13th overall in 2009 by the Buffalo Sabres. He is 27 years of age. What you see with Zach is what you get. And I think at 6'3", 211 pounds, he's a big guy. And he does hit, and he is willing to fight, and he's a tough player. Somebody somewhere in the league, I think, will give him a shot at a bottom 6 role. It is interesting that the Oilers have told him, yep, go ahead, and that they're basically letting him go. And I will say, for the Oilers right now, they're playing well. They looked great today against Nashville, and they have clearly done the right thing in that just because you're a veteran doesn't mean you're assured of a job in the lineup every night. The best players play. And I've had that argument for years with people who say, no, you know, certain guys should be on the roster no matter what. And my argument's always been your best players play. I don't care if you're rebuilding. I don't care if you're the best team in the league. I don't care if the game is in October or in March. The best players play. So if Kassian's not one of the best 12 forwards, he doesn't play. I'd be interested to see if Buffalo would circle back on him. I'm guessing no. I know Vancouver won't. I would be very surprised if the Canucks showed any interest. Somebody somewhere will show interest in Kassian. It's noteworthy because for him to say he wants out, and the Oilers to say, all right, you can seek out a trade partner, is interesting. It means he's going to be calling around, or his agent, I guess, will be calling around to find out which teams are interested in his services. He kind of, to me, he looks like the kind of guy that will end up a reclamation project for Washington. I could see Washington with what's gone on and Wilson getting suspended, and obviously he's got a track record now that the NHL will keep an eye on him. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kassian brought in by Washington. But that's just off the top of my head. I'm sure there's some team somewhere that will probably give him a shot. But at 27 years of age, it could very well be his last shot at a job in the NHL. It is a tough league. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, where you think he might end up. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.